Hi, my name is Sarah Jane Despard Young, and I'd like to nominate Julie French as my dream maker. Julie is the undergraduate assistant for the biology department at Queen's University. Before I go on about why she deserves this recognition, I'd like to talk about my education path and the circumstances of how I came to meet her. When I was in high school, I didn't have a clear plan or direction of where I was going with my career. I took all the maths and science courses because everyone had told me that the way to a good job was through university. So when it came to apply for programs, I applied for my favorite subject, chemistry, and I was accepted into the program at Queen's. There weren't really any surprises about the transition into a higher learning environment. I expected to work hard, and I did. But after a year or so, I realized that I didn't enjoy chemistry anymore, despite how I was so sure of it only a short while ago. It was a huge disappointment. I felt like I'd wasted a year, and so I developed a new plan. I had really enjoyed my biology course that I had as an elective, so I decided I would switch into that program. I first met Julie when she helped me to transfer into the department. She evaluated my credits and outlined a new course path to follow to complete my degree requirements. She also helped me to enroll in anatomy and physiology courses, which turned out to be my favorite courses of all time. Things were going well, but they don't often go as planned. I had a figure skating accident in my third year, and I needed to take time off after my knee reconstruction. I had to drop several courses in the middle of the semester, and it was difficult to return to classes full-time when I started to walk again. I met with Julie to discuss how I could complete my degree as a part-time student during the recovery. I can't say I wasn't upset by this. I'd already delayed my graduation by switching out of chemistry. Now I was going to be even further behind. She told me not to worry about it, that I'd finish my degree and who cares if it took longer. She was so supportive, and it really made me feel better about the whole situation. On her advice, I took correspondence when I couldn't attend the classes. When I began to stand and walk, I did courses with no labs, and then in the summer, I took extra courses to help me catch up. It took me a bit longer to finish, but when I did, I was so proud to walk across the stage and receive my diploma without a cane or knee brace. After graduation, I applied for work right away, but I couldn't find meaningful employment. All I could get was waitressing. And I knew that it's not like there's a biology factory, but I thought it would be easier. At the same time, I wasn't entirely sure I wanted to be a biologist anymore anyway. I knew I definitely didn't want to waitress for the rest of my life. Because of how much I enjoyed my anatomy physiology, I decided that I would most enjoy working in healthcare, though I didn't know in what capacity. By this time, dropping by Julie's office was a welcome break, so I went in and asked her advice. She suggested that I start expanding my network and trying new things. She recommended I do some research into different college programs related to healthcare. So I took a year off and began exploring different career options. I began volunteering for Think First, an organization that aims to prevent head and spinal injuries. I had no experience as a teacher, but I jumped at the opportunity to teach the Brain Day program to fifth graders. I loved it. It was so much fun, but I decided I definitely couldn't be a teacher. I got way too nervous and sweaty. However, through my research, I did discover the Diagnostic Medical Sonography program, which I never would have thought to consider before. It's exciting because it's exactly what I was looking for, a technical medical position using anatomy and seeing patients. So I applied this past February, and I'm pleased to announce that I've accepted an offer from St. Clair College for diagnostic sonography. Needless to say, I am extremely grateful for the help that Julie has given me throughout my degree and in my search for further education. She taught me that the path you take to discover your calling is less important than the knowledge you gain through the experience. So in closing, I would never have been as successful as I have been without her hard work and kind advice. She deserves to be recognized as my dream maker. Thank you.